guys, it's Jeanette from the Adventures of J-Man and Millerbug, and as part of a sponsored video with Lipton, I'm here to tell you what happens in my home when date night gets reimagined. As busy parents, we all know that date night doesn't always go the way it's supposed to. You have your outfit picked out, you have the restaurant picked out, you have the babysitter lined up, and then with one phone call, it all changes. So in our home, when the babysitter cancels and date night gets thrown on its head, we get creative and we do things a little bit differently. Now that my pizza dough is ready, I have got a greased pizza pan here. And what I'm going to do is just put my dough right in the middle of it. Might want to take off your rings for this step, ladies. And just use my hands to kind of spread the dough. I want to make sure that I'm not tearing it so that none of the ingredients come off. But just spread it to the size of the pan. And it is pretty flexible, so it's not too hard to do this step. You just have to be a little patient. So, and I try to kind of put the edges up so that they will hold in the toppings well. Now I'm going to take just a little bit of olive oil and brush it on my crust to keep my crust nice and crunchy and moist. Okay, so we are going to cook up some chicken. So now that our chicken's cooked, we are ready to actually assemble our pizza. Okay, I'm starting with the crust that I had already prepared, and this is where things are really getting an Italian twist for that Italian meal that I was dreaming of. So I'm taking some Parmesan Alfredo sauce, spreading on 1 cup of it. So spreading that sauce all the way out to the edges, so that every piece has some of it. Now we're going to take some fresh baby spinach, and you don't need to cook this down at all or anything. Just sprinkle it over the top. Once the spinach is in place, then I'm simply going to sprinkle my chicken over the top. Okay, so I think we've got enough chicken. Yum. It's looking good, isn't it? Just put delicious chunks of fresh mozzarella all over the pizza. Okay, so this is looking pretty amazing, right? And not like your standard boring pizza. So we are going to go put this in the oven on 450 degrees for about 18 to 20 minutes so the crust gets good and brown and the cheese gets bubbly. So now we're just going to pull it out of the oven. Oh, look at that bubbly cheese. And let it cool for a minute. Now I'm going to be honest, with this beautiful fall weather, it doesn't take a whole lot to set the stage and transform an area that is usually very family friendly into very date friendly. Simply add some bright plates, get a couple of candles, perfect for date night. After adding the perfectly made chicken and spinach Alfredo pizza and a pitcher of tea, we're ready for a date night. So I've got to go change. I'll be back.
This tea is awesome with this pizza.
Here's to date night reimagined.